Okay, foreign peoples, this is Yig. Told you I was going to get you a recording of Blood Bowl Legendary Edition. Let you see what the hell it's all about. It is fucking awesome. So, in this video, I'm just going to give you an introduction on all the races and show you all the players that you can get per team. You can look at my spiffy ass background. Oh, yes, and wait for the program to load. I'm using the Cam Studio, well, because it's cheap and I'm poor, and well, fuck it, I'm not paying for a good recording thing, so some of the video may be blurred, some not, whatever. No need to watch the intro, you can see that on YouTube. I'll even post a link, probably in better quality anyway. Okay. First, I'll show you the menus. Single player, you have your tutorial, your exhibition match, just basic match. Begin a campaign, you go through a series of, competitions and stuff. Be various lots of players, it's pretty long. You can play a certain mode where it allows you to actually have ages on your people. They'll die of natural causes, but I don't play on that because, well, it's a big pain in the ass. It's a dangerous sport enough as it is to have to worry about your characters dying of old age. But that's actually just an option within it. Begin a competition. Basically, you can create competitions and just play them specifically, rather than having a campaign. Just play through one particular competition. Story mode, that's new. I've never even touched it. Never even touched it. I think it deals with some of the famous Blood Bowl battles that have happened in the lore, whatever. Okay, multiplayer, local area network. Landing it up, all that good stuff. Internet leagues, online play. I'll show you. I'll go online for a second and show you how the UI looks. Minor load delay, just for the fact that I'm actually recording this as well, so it's a little slower. Actually, a lot slower. Okay, so you get up here and you get to see this is your team section right here. This is your public over here. You can see all the different areas. You see people talking in here. You can check all the members that are in the chat room. You can talk to them there, so on and so on. You have your teams listed here. You can manage them. You can go into them. Like if I double click on Eye of the Tiger, my random elf team I made to try the game out initially, it'll show you my list of players here. My empty 5 spot because, well, he died. Good shit. Zoom in on Torin Mathalundra, whatever the fuck his name is. It's Elven, and, well, fuck it. I'm not going to pronounce it. So, yeah. They start off not so decently armored, but they're a little cooler than most elves, Gotta love Dat Pompadour. Pompadours are always awesome. Catchers, they have a little bit of a baseball, football fusion effect going on with the, I got my big glove, so I'm going to catch that football. Good shit. I'll open them back up again. You can see on the side there's stats. Movement allowance is your how many squares you can move. Strength basically takes into consideration when you're blocking somebody or clashing with them. Blocking, attacking, same thing. It's just when you clash with an opponent, they call that blocking. It determines how many dice you get to roll against your opponent, or how many dice your opponent gets to roll against you to determine what occurs during the clashing. Agility takes into consideration everything: agile, passing, throwing, dodging. Very important stat for those who are going to play a mobile game. Armor value is your basically resistance to being injured, knocked out, or actually it's pretty much just injury. When they hit you, they have to roll against your armor value. If they succeed in breaking through your armor value, then they have to roll in an injury table. That could result in you simply being knocked down, stunned, just simply knocked down. Various stuff like that. Like, it's in terms of what happens to you when you're knocked down. You could possibly suffer a casualty, broken back, some niggling injury, whatever, something like that. You could possibly die in crazy standards, and it doesn't happen too often, because to kill you, they have to roll against your strength and knock you down. Then they have to roll the injury check, beat your armor value. Then they have to roll on the injury table to see what occurs in terms of just knocking down, getting taken off the field by being knocked unconscious, or if they actually go to the casualty table. So basically they have to get a high roll on their armor breaking, they have to roll a high roll on the injury table, and then they have to roll a high roll on the casualty table to make it actually kill you. Anything low on the casualty table can result from either just being removed from the game permanently for that game, and up to missing a game, up to getting worse injuries in the future, but no real negative effect currently, and then the biggest threat of all, death. So let's get out of here and might as well click on the Count Chocula crew. Show you the leveling up process on a character. I leveled up Duke Ivan of Sylvania. Didn't name him, but whatever. I didn't even customize their appearance at all. You can't do much with customization. They decided to put in the ability to put sunglasses on your vampires. I guess that's their way of being funny, you know. Okay, let's move up a level here. I'll show you how it works. When you go up a level, it automatically rolls dice. The higher the dice value, the better. Basically, anything between 2 to 9 result is pretty much the same. But if you get 10, 11, or 12 on your roll, you can get bonus stats. Bonus strength, movement, agility, armor value. These are by far the best of the upgrades you can get, but once again, it's random. There's no cheating here. You can't go back and click it again hoping to get a different roll. It takes into consideration what you rolled, and you can't reverse it. So you choose a skill. Each character has a set number of abilities or categories. I'll show you that in 1 second before I level him up. When you're buying him, that's for the purchase player. I think I might show it there. Actually, okay. Basically, there's 5 different categories of skills. There's general, strength, agility, passing, and mutations, I think is all of them. I might have missed one. The point is that each character on your team, based on what they are, has basically specialties into those things. Some of them are standard, some of them are doubles, and some of them are not even accessible. Mutations I do not think are accessible on vampires, but as you can see naturally, they get general, agility, and strength. There's also passing and mutation, and maybe one more. So that means the only thing he's missing is actually passing. So if I roll doubles on my roll, any number, 1s, 2s, doesn't matter, you get access to also learn a skill in exchange, or not. Basically, you either pick one of these, or I could get access to passing. This might allow a passer or somebody who's based on just being agile to also get some strength bonuses. Anyway, I'm not leveling him up right now, but as you can see, there's a bunch of various general skills that solid, and then there's agility, strength, and there's multiple other categories of skills that you can get. Max level 7, so as you level up, you get better armor at level 3 and 5. Changes your appearance, your character's appearance. In some modes, they actually you can choose to make your character buy pieces of equipment that will also, rather than just gaining it and it not really doing much, you can choose to have it to where it will allow you to buy it and equip it, but it actually adds special effects. These are various modes you can, more or less play. Oh, right here it is, yeah. See, he has no mutations. He always has access to strength, general, and agility, but he must roll doubles to get a skill in the passing category. Let's exit out of here. Okay. That was a long